Good morning. 6 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday. Let's make our craft roulette card. Let's get our chat open now in case anybody comes in and says good morning. We can say good morning back. We got to keep things. Let's see. My channel. There's the live. There we go. All messages. What the heck is that? Message delay none. That's not what I want to do. I want to go all messages. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're going to do our craft roulette card for episode 258 of Craft Roulette. And our project is a card for someone special. Colors are fruit. Element is critters. And random is used pencil. So a card for someone special could be a card for your son, could be whoever you think is special. So whatever card you make can be for somebody special. That's what I'm thinking. So in my opinion, no matter what the sentiment says, if you're giving it to somebody, it's someone special. Colors are fruit. So I'm going to try to use some bright colors for fruit. And then critters, I'm going to use the bears and use pencils. I'm going to color with watercolor pencils. So let's get going. Let's get to going. First thing I'm going to do is I need to stamp and die cut. And I need to get some cardstock. And of course, I don't have any sitting right here because that would just be like what? Prepared, Linda? Wait, maybe this is it. Oh, yeah, let's do it with watercolor paper. And I think this is, I believe this is Distress Watercolor Cardstock by Tim Holtz. So let's use this, but we're going to do it on the smooth side. So let's get our Misty out. We got our nice big Misty that needs cleaning. Right in that corner. I need to put that back with my stamp set that it goes with. I keep forgetting that it's there. Little Dumaflutchies. All right. And we're going to cut this down so that it'll fit in our Misty. So we can cut it down to 6 inches. I'm just going to cut this to 6 inches. Make sure that's straight. And it's a little thick for ephemera pieces, but since I'm watercoloring, which did I even bring any water over? Yes, I did. Okay. I just got me this bottle of water that I use to rinse it with. But I'm just going to come in here and stamp some of these bears and the frog and the splashes and all this fun stuff. And this stamp set I'm using is Lawn Fawn Berry Rainy Day. So let's do a bear here. We're going to be die cutting these, so I'm just laying them down, lining them up here. To stamp them. Make sure I got enough room in between them for the die cut. I don't think I need the frogs. I don't think I need the frogs. Do I want the splashes? Yeah, we'll do the splashes. We can do them now and color them. Doesn't mean we're going to actually put them on the card, but we can do them. We can stamp them and color them. I guess we should color the frog too, because he's just so cute. These froggies are adorable. So we get this froggy, that froggy. A frog here, a frog there, everywhere, frog, frog. And then let's get this little splash right here. And let's get some raindrops. Because raindrops are falling on my head. And then I'm not going to do the other thing. And I don't think I'm going to do the cloud. Well, maybe I should do the cloud. Who knows? Let's see. Let's do a cloud anyway. There we go. All right. Oops. Let's get this frog right there. Move him back right there. There we go. Pick all them up. And let's ink it up. If you do craft roulette submissions, let me know so I can look through the gallery. So I can look through the gallery and see yours too. If you go to craftroulette.com live, there's a gallery for the submissions that they show where you can see everybody's submissions that they've done. Ink, 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 ink. So I need to figure out how to do some uploads, record. My phone doesn't have enough storage, memory storage. So I'm trying to figure it out because YouTube requires 3 uploads. Like, I think it's like within every 3 months. So like 4 times a year, I have to have at least 3 uploaded, recorded videos. It's just not grabbing that ink for me. I might have to re-ink my ink pad. I don't think so. Maybe I just need to keep doing it until it does it right. It's thicker paper, that's probably why. But luckily, the Misty will line everything up the way it's supposed to. Get this handy dandy Stampendable out. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, the Stampendable by LDRS Creative. Uh-oh, did it move? Uh-oh. Tell me it didn't move. Please don't move. All right, one more time should be good. And I've used these stamps before, so it's not like that. They're not brand new. These came out in like 2022 or something. It's funny as it sells the video I'm watching to keep up with the chat. It's like one person's watching. That one person's me. I'm watching myself. Let's make a card together. Okay, Linda, let's do it. So I said to myself, self. And I knew it was me because I recognized my voice. That was a post I saw on Facebook. I think it's funny. That one face just is not grabbing the ink like I want it to. There, that's going to have to be good enough. We'll do it all one more time. Just one more time, just to be on the... Yeah, I think I need to re-ink this, guys. I think it's time to re-ink my ink pad. There, that's good enough. I'll set this aside. We'll get the stamps off and clean them in a little bit. But for now, we're going to watercolor. We're going to use our colored pencils that we got right here. These Studio 71s. And then I also have, I don't know if I'll be grabbing them or not, but I've got some. That's a colored pencil. That's not a watercolor pencil. Got some Stampin' Up. Pretty sure they're Stampin' Up watercolor pencils. I don't even remember now. It's been so long ago since I purchased them. They don't say on it who they are. They should do that. They should say who they are. Can't remember if they're Close to My Heart or Stampin' Up. I think they're Stampin' Up. I think so. I don't know. I could be wrong. But, so, I need brown, and I need yellow, and I need all the colors. So I'm just going to take them all out of this box. Let's hope we can get some nice bright colors. So this looks like nice bright yellow. No, it's not. It's whatever color this is. No, it's not. It is yellow. But I think this one's a brighter yellow. A darker yellow. Doesn't tell you the color. So let's start with this one. Let's just... I got a feeling it's not going to be very visible. Oh, I should have dried my ink first. I'm getting smudging going on. Let's hit it. Good morning, Denise. How are you this morning? You on any excursions this weekend? Any St. Patty's Day excursions since St. Patrick's Day is Monday? I'm just going to dry this heat ink a little, guys. Heat set it so it doesn't smudge on me. There we go. That should be good. Oh, okay. Have a good day at work. Now, where did the color I was using go? Here's the one yellow. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. All right, we're just going to come in and I'm just going to do the outline. No, I didn't want to do my bare yellow. What are you doing, Linda? I wanted to do my bare brown. Do I even have a brown? I do have a brown. I think this is brown. I wanted to do my umbrella with yellow. I need to do my bare brown. We'll just add the brown right over the yellow. And I'm not good coloring with pencils. So, but we're going to go back in with some water to smooth it all out because it's a watercolor pencil. So it really shouldn't matter if it's messy looking. Oh no, this might not be brown enough. Let's see. Oh, you work nights? You get off at 6:30 a.m.? Now, is that Eastern time? Oh, yeah, my ink is bleeding, guys. Ah. So I'm cleaning up where the ink bled just by picking it up and then wiping it off on the... Oh, okay, Central. So you got another hour and a half then left. Let's see what color this is. I need a darker brown. It's hard to tell what color things are. I want my browns, my bare is darker than that. Let's see. No, that's more of a gray. That's more of a gray. Let's try this one. These don't have the color written on them. They just have two different languages, three languages. The two different ones here that say, I'm assuming they say watercolor. Doesn't say a color on it though. Oh, there we go. There's the brown I'm looking for. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, those I never did get those. I had the infusible inks pens, but then I got a sublimation printer, so I gave my pens away, but now my printer don't work, so now I think I still have a couple of infusible ink pens somewhere for my joy, if I think about it. There, that's the color we're going to use. All right, put that one away and bring out this brown. And we'll have to go over this. Now, you can always, if you want to, you can always just like quickly dab your tip to get it wet a little, and that'll help get the color going a little. Because it's almost like the water kind of melts the color, but that'll help get the color on quicker. Get some more color down easier than... And then you can go over it with a paintbrush to smooth it. It's not going to be neat until I'm done smoothing it. It's going to be quite messy, actually. Oh no, I lost his eyeball. right, now let's use our brush and just smooth it out. You can see it moving around on the paper. And even though this is watercolor paper, you don't really want to saturate it too much. But there we go. There we go. Now let's do his little paw right here. Do this little paw. And his little legs. His little legs right there. His little paws. Just do everybody's little legs and paws at the same time. My little brown bears. And then you can go over with the paintbrush and pick up a little bit of the color if it's too dark for you. So just go like, yeah, so it's already 6 o'clock in the morning here. It's like 6:25 in the morning here, Eastern. So you can lay it on like that, thick like that. Then come in with your brush and just pull it out. You lay it down where you want it the darkest for shading stuff, and then pull it out from there. So basically just outline it. Oh, I'm sorry you're sleepy. I hope I'm not making you sleepier. Because I know when I watch people watercolor and paint and stuff, it relaxes me so much that I end up getting sleepy. Sometimes I have to go back and rewatch videos that I wanted to learn a technique they were doing because they were so relaxing that they just put me to sleep. All right, I want to make sure there's no lines. There we go. All right, I just got this one bear over here now. Now, some people will wet the paper first, and that helps with the watercolor pencil putting color down. But as you see, I like to actually dip my pencil into the water because I feel like I have more control over where the paint's going and how it's going on. So there we go. We got our little bears all brown and cute. And I'm going to lighten this up a little. So I'm going to put some water on it. And then I'm going to come in and dab it. And that should, there we go. Lighten them up a little. A little more control over what I'm doing when I do it that way. There we go. There we go. Now we need to add some other bright colors down. Let's see. Let's get that yellow now. Let's rinse our brush off, make sure we don't got no brown in it. And let's put some water on our desk right there. Dip our pencil in it and get us some yellow going. This one I'm not going to lighten it up at all because I want this nice and bright. So I want to put as much pigment down as I can. So we're going to do, trying to think, do I want it? I need colors of fruit. So let's see, do I have orange? Here's orange. So we got lemon color. Is lemon a fruit? Lemon's a fruit, yeah. And we're going to dip our pencil in here. We're going to go in the middle first to get it. There we go. Okay, that's not a very bright orange. Is there a brighter orange? Let's try the close to my heart orange and see how that is. There we go. That's a better bright orange. That's a better color right there. Lay that pigment down good. What other colors do we that are fruit? All right, wait a minute. That one goes over here with this stack. This one goes with that stack. Oh, no. You talk about being sleepy, showing me somebody yawning, and I'm going to start yawning now. I'm not sleepy, though. I slept all night. Apples are red. I think this would be a red. Let's check it over here. Yeah, that's a red. So put a little water on the table so I can wet my pen. So I'm just dipping it in. I'm not like saturating it. I'm just dipping it. And to smooth it out, I'll just come in here with a little bit of water since it's a bigger area. There we go. We didn't do that to our orange. We should do that to the orange. Just smooth it out a little. Just so it doesn't look like scribble. So it doesn't look like scribble, scribble. Now, because I'm doing this different colors, I'm going to have to come in here and pretend there are lines to give me the different colors for the, that's going to be a little on the trickier side there, but all right. What other colors do we have that are fruit? Green is in a watermelon, so we have a pink for watermelon color. That would be fruit, so we're going to try the pink. And I'm just dipping it in with the red. I'm not even going to worry. And then we should have purple too for grapes. So like all the fruit colors. It's like, I think fruit comes in all colors, you know? We even have blue fruit. There's blueberries, so we're going to do a little bit of blue on the end. Or purple. Do I have a purple? I don't know. Is this purple? That might be purple. Let's dip it in the water and find out. Yeah, that's purple. All right, let's get some good amount of water on there. And then just put the purple in for grapes. I want it smooth, but I want it lighter. I wish these pencils were brighter in color. You know, like my inks are. All right, now I need these colors to be on the back also. So, take a little bit of purple, put it right there. Go ahead and just put some water on here so you can see what I'm talking about how it just, now look, my ink is bleeding, guys. The ink I'm using is not intended for watercolor. All right, we already did the purple. We don't need the purple. We need the pink right here. We need the red right here. The orange will be right here. The orange needs to be sharpened. That's not the orange I use. That's why. That's not the orange I use. This is. There we go. And then yellow. Let's see if we can't brighten up this yellow. There we go. And now we're going to have to do the raincoats. Raincoats come in all colors also. So I think we're going to like do multicolor raincoats. I don't think we're going to do the old-fashioned yellow. We'll do his in the old-fashioned yellow. To make it easier on myself, I'm going to wet the paper, unlike I did with the others. But I don't want to saturate it. Just want to put a little bit of water down. It's a bigger area, so I'm not worried about like losing as much control. I do, however, do not want this ink bleeding. It's like, stop bleeding, ink. All right. Let's put some water on my table. Wet my yellow. And just come in here. Yeah, see, this yellow is just not bright like I want it to be. I'm going to put down plenty of pigment. Do you guys have problems with picking out yellows to be bright enough for you? I don't know if it's my vision or if it's or if it's the actual color. This one's going to take me longer than most of my others because of the coloring and stuff. If you're watching the replay and you want to get past all the coloring, you can fast forward it. Maybe we will do everybody's raincoat in yellow just to make it go faster. Now, I think I want to do the boys in green, and I think I want to do the other one here in pink to represent. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So put this one back over here. I'm going to do the boys in green. And I'm going to use this green. Because the raindrops are going to be blue. Oh, our frogs are going to be green. I guess the boys. Yeah, the boys are going to be green. The frogs can be a different color green. So we're going to do some green here. I know raincoats are usually, they come in all different colors. All different colors. Raincoats and galoshes. That's a funny word, isn't it? Galosh. Galoshes and goulash. Make for a wonderful rainy day. All right, let's smooth that out. I love how you can just smooth these out and you lose that ugly scribble look. Where were these when I was a child? all all these things are the things I would have loved to play with when I was a kid. There we go. And then we'll do this other one in pink because, well, pink is my favorite color and fruit comes in pink. You know, it's funny is I don't usually ever get hungry this early, but whenever I come on live, I end up getting hungry this early. It's crazy. And I want to make sure it's good and bright pink. So let's get the pink in here. And you see that little drop I got right there? I'm just going to dip my paper in water. I'm just going to dab that. Or I'm just going to put some water right there. And then I should be able to pick it up. Pretty in pink. And let's just spread the ink around. Oh, I didn't color her ears sticking out. Oh no. Where was the brown? Which one was the brown we used? I can't tell which one was the one we used. Actually, Actually, yes, I can. There it is. There it is. Let's get that brown on there real quick. There we go. Now go back to the pink. It's like being a little kid again doing all this. It's like my second childhood, third child, fourth, fifth, whatever childhood. So do you like to watercolor or paint or do anything like that, y'all? Okay, now let's do her boots. Are you crafting alongside me? Are you working? Denise, I know you're working, but if you're watching the replay, are you working? Are you enjoying your Saturday morning? What you doing today? All right, we need blue. And I think this looks like a pretty good blue. So let's try that. I should have put blue in here, but I didn't. Should have put blue and green in there, but I didn't. So let's make our puddles blue. There we go. Remember, it's watercolor, so when the color hits the water, it gets reactive, so it's not the easiest colors to control. And my ink is going to bleed, of course. But this blue is at least coming out kind of bright looking, so that's cool. Oh, I keep looking up and seeing that emoji of the yawning. And every time it makes me yawn. It's like, you know, once you hear somebody else yawn, you start yawning. Well, that's what that emoji is doing to me. It's making me want to yawn. Okay, I gotta get rid of some of that darker. I don't want it dark like that. That ink blended in there and made it darker. I want it nice and blue, not black and blue, just blue. Same thing with these raindrops. Raindrops are falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining. Do I have a tan color? I guess this one here would be closest to tan for the little snouts. Just a lighter brown. There we go. And then the froggies, and we're done watercoloring using the pencils according to our parameter. Froggies, where'd you go? We're going to do them a different green. Is that the same green we used? Nope, it's a different green. Here's the green we used for their coats. And then we're going to use this green for the froggies. So let's just color the froggies green. Color the froggies green to the tune, singing that to the tune of Color the Roses Red from Alice in Wonderland. Remember that, Al? So sloppy looking when you first lay it down. But then you take this brush and you pull magic. It's like magic, moving the colors around. Makes it less sloppy. I mean, it's still not like no professional look, but there we go. All right. Now we can put all the pencils away, and we should probably hit that with the heat pin because, all right, let's see. Those are my Stampin' Up. Let's make sure they're all the right pencils. I don't want any of my pencils mixed up with the wrong ones. So I'm looking to make sure that they're all gold tipped here. Oopsie. That one don't belong in this set because it's not a gold tip. And that way I know what goes in the box that I took them out of, which is over here. So with the weather being nicer here in Florida, if you're in Florida, are you getting out and about? If you're in the storming areas, what are your plans for during the storming times? All right, let's put these back over here because we are finished with those. Woo-wee! We're done with that. Now let's die cut. Let's get our dies out. Let's clean this table up. Put our paintbrush back over there. Put our water back over here. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun real fast because I just want to make sure it's dry so that when I die cut, the die cut's easy. I don't want dampness to be the reason that it's not die cutting if it decides it wants to give me a fit. As you can see, I've got tape and things on these dies because, like I said, I've used these sets before. All right, so we've got our raindrops that are falling on our head. That's a splash. That is this splash right here. And this is the raindrops. Pretty sure that's lined up good. All right, what are these? Those are the hearts. We didn't do those. All right, this is one of the bears that are one of the little kids. That's the little kid bear. Little cutie wootie bear. It's a cutie wootie, guys. All right. And we've got, what do we got over here? This looks like a splash, maybe. What is this? Yeah, I think it's this splash right here. I think it's this splash right here, guys. Gotta figure it out better, though. I think this is another splash. Yep. So we'll put this one right there. We'll line these up better in just a second before we run them through. And then this is our other child. Then we have Froggy that's jumping. Adult holding the umbrella. Oh, I didn't color the very tip of the umbrella or the handle of the umbrella. That's where I'll pull my blue in at. I'll go in with blue. And we have our mama here. We got the whole family. Put that like that. Now, where did that puddle go? Here's the puddle. I'm not going to do the cloud. I said that last time, and then I'm like, yes, I am. And I'm about to say the same thing. I need the other froggy, too. So here's the puddle. Without me putting my head over in the way, this is hard for me to line up. Am I lining it up wrong? Is that why? Let's try it this way. Yeah, I was lining it up wrong. That's why. I had the die going the wrong way. So if it doesn't line up correctly, turn your die around, Linda. That'll help. Okay, these need to be lined up correctly. Without being directly over it, it's a little hard to tell if I've got it right. So we're going by a wing and a prayer. What else? Oh, might as well go ahead and do the cloud while we're there. And the other frog. I see it. I see the other frog. Ribbit, 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 says the little froggy. Ribbit, ribbit, says the little froggy. I cracked myself up, guys. I sit here and craft and laugh all by myself sometimes. Like, what is this family doing in the rain? Let's see, is that the right way? Yeah, I think so. Let's put a little piece of tape on him. I moved him, I think, but we'll see. We may not even use him on our card, so we'll see. What's the word of the day? We'll see. That's today's words. We'll see. Ooh. I'm going to have to run it through a couple different times, I think. Just because of how it fits on my mat. Put it in an angle. And die cut them suckers out. And then we got to do a mat and everything and get them on the card and come up with an idea of how we're going to, the scene we're going to play out for them. I didn't think that far ahead. I just thought, oh, I'll watercolor the bears. But I said, let's make a card. So let's see. Did it cut all the way out? Yeah, I think so. Let's just double check. No, that froggy didn't double. Let's run them through again. That froggy didn't come out of there. Because they're right on the edge of my mat right there, I think is why. Might need to move them over. Might need to put a shim on it. But let's move them over a little. Move them over, run it through one more time. Throw a shim in there. Won't hurt to add a shim, so let's just add a shim. It's a thicker cardstock, so I didn't think about that. It takes more to push through when it's thicker. Oh, I'm ready for some coffee, guys. I don't know where my battery's at either. Did it cut that time? Yeah. All right, I'm pretty sure it all cut. Okay, let's take them off of there. Let's just... Look at that cute little bear. The cute little bear. Leave my tape back on my Dumaflachi there. We got us a cloud. And a frog. And a puddle. And some bears jumping in puddles. Upside down, Froggy. Froggy, get right. There we go. Got us a puddle. And some rain. Thought I had another raindrop in here. I guess not. I guess it... Uh-oh. I just slung that raindrop. Get back over here, raindrop. There we go. Water splash. Froggy jumping. Kid and his frog are jumping in puddles, playing leapfrog. Do y'all remember playing that as a child? Oh, that one didn't cut all the way. All right. The relaxing sleepy time is almost over. We gotta get you back over here with the raindrops, though. Get over there. Put that there with the other dies. And then there we go. Put these all back where they go. Or not. They don't want to fit in there now. Something's blocking the way. I don't know what's blocking the way. There we go. I get this tape off my hands. Put all our raindrops up here out of the way because we got to get us a background for it to go on. And the green grass grows around and around, and the green grass grows all around. There we go. All right, so I have, for fruit colors, I have some pretty cool papers. So I have that color, and I think that's a whole bunch of fruit color. Now, all right, I got to go grab a white sheet of paper because I've used all my white cardstock I had pulled out. I've used it all, guys. And I got to get a little step on my pet here because I don't want my battery to die on me. Check my battery status. See what's going on with my battery. Okay, I'm all right still. I'm okay still. Okie dokie. All right, so let's measure this panel to make sure this paper is the right size for a panel. And it is a little bit bigger than I want it to be. So I'm going to trim this down. I'm going to trim it down to 5 1/4 by 4. No, by 3 3/4. So 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. And then Then I tell you what we're going to do is we're going to take these scallopy dies here, and we're going to find one that I think will fit a nice little scene, but at the same time leave that pretty paper around the outside. There we go. Yeah, that one will work. So we're going to cut that out of this cardstock. Put this back on here. Let's get a different piece of tape because that one's not holding. There we go. Run that through the die cut machine. Do it at an angle to try to avoid the speed bump. My fingers will cooperate. Cooperate with my fingers. There we go. There we go. So I don't usually do the Kendra's card challenge, but I'm working on it when I craft with my friend Melissa. I'm working on the Kendra's card challenge. I have a hard time. I don't have a way to print out the things, and I have a hard time with the comprehension of how to cut the papers. So I'm just doing it sketch by sketch. If you guys don't know what Kendra's card challenge is, you should go check it out. There's a whole bunch of people that does. Yeah, see, I think that'll be pretty. And then we just need to put our little scene together. I don't think we got too much going on in our scene, but needed to have critters. And then put some raindrops. Just laying it out before I glue anything down. I don't know what the sentiment would be either. And I'm not going to put a cloud in there. We could put this little kid right here. No. Put him right there. I think that's too much. I don't think we're going to add that little kid or that frog. We'll save it for a different card. I think that's a good enough scene right there. So we'll hold these little guys for a different card. All these little raindrops and things. And we could even just do just her with the kids. And save him for another day. And someone special would be a mom with her children. Let's save that raindrop splash for the umbrella. Yeah, I think we'll put the umbrella on a different card with that froggy. I think I like that scene the best. And then that'll leave me room for a sentiment right here. Just put a couple of raindrops in there. There we go. That's what we're going to do. So, set him down here. That's it. So, let's glue this piece down first. Ooh, that's coming out fast. I didn't mean for it to come out. It's because it's full now. My glue's coming out a little too fast. Arrgh. I don't want it to push up out of the thing. Let's get it all the way to the end, but I don't want it squirting out. There we go.
Good morning. Today is Saturday, March 15th.
Alexa, stop. My good morning thing tells me the weather and stuff. But she don't need to be going off. That kind of scared me a little. There we go. Get the glue off our fingers so we don't get it all over the card stuff. All right. We're going to put our puddle right here. Actually, I need this splash. Right here. Get us a little pop-em datum for our froggy. Okay, they're small enough. We need two. These were what I was looking for when I was doing the bunny for last week's Craft Roulette card, because they're round, and then the bunny would have swung on it better. But I have bigger ones than these, and that's what I was looking for, but I never found them. All right. Let's put the froggy right here. And then let's get some bigger pop dots right here. Oh, wrong child. Wrong child. This is the child I need for the puddle. I'm glad I caught that before I stuck it down. So we'll put this little guy right here. And then we're going to put Mom here, but we're just going to glue her down. And then we'll already pop dotted this little guy, so going to his mommy. All right, and then we're going to put some raindrops. We're going to put a raindrop here, here, here. There, there, there. We're going to leave room for a sentiment to go here. So we'll put another raindrop right here. And one right here. And we can put him on the inside of the card. That's where he can go. I'm trying to think. If I put him on the inside, then I need another little froggy. I'll put the other froggy on here. And just put him off to the side right here. Or put him inside him with him. Oh, we need a sentiment, guys. Dum, 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 dum. Now I gotta think. This is where I gotta think. Okay, I have stamp sets that have cool. What's on here? What is on the stamp set? Have a happy day. Make a splash. I love you. I love you, rain or shine. I think that's what we're going to put on there. All right. So we're going to get our little Misty out because we got all the stamps in the bigger one. I'm just going to use this one here. We're going to rip that off. And what we're going to do first is we're going to get out our dies from Pink and Maine that are sentiment dies. And we're going to put this like this. I love you. Rain or shine. Or should it say rain or shine, I love you? Yeah, rain or shine, I love you. Just like that. Come on, fingers. I'm looking for a pencil because it's easier to get them apart. Get them apart. Let's get them on the paper. Say, I love you. And rain or shine. I want them to touch so that they kind of look like they go together. But I don't want them overlapping on each other. See, like that's overlapping. I don't want it to overlap. I just want them to touch. There we go. Stamp that out. See, this card can be from a mom to her kids or kids to her mom. And that would be someone special. Your children are someone special. Your parents are someone special. So that covers that parameter. I don't know why I kept doing that. It's like, it isn't going to make more ink appear. Yeah, I think the distressed watercolor just doesn't like this ink too much. I think that's why I had a hard time with it. I mean, it could use a re-inking probably, but I don't think it's 100% there. Let's do it a little bit darker. One more time. And there we go. I love you, rain or shine. Get this out of the way. Now we're gonna come in here and we're gonna get one of these Juma flushes, and I think this one will be the one. I could do it. Let's do it shorter. Go down 2 sizes right here. And these are the extra large sentiment strip dies. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, I could even go down one more, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it just like that. And we're going to tape that down there like that. And we're going to run that through our die cut machine. Instead of playing around with scissors and stuff and trimmers trying to make them straight, just use the dies and cut them out. I found them the other day in my stash and I forgot I had them. I was like, oh, look, I've been trying to get straight lines and stuff. I don't have to worry about all that. I can just use these dies I got. And that's the reason I got them. So I didn't have to fight with lining my stuff up. Okay. Get this mint tape off here. There we go. Now, you know what I wonder? There's something I wonder, guys. Hold on. Hold the phone. There's something I was wondering. Are they the same? Wondering if I can make a panel to go behind it with the other one. That's what I'm wondering at this moment. So let's get that one out because that one's in between these two. And let's use all right, I have a piece of Dress Shop Pink and Main paper. Let's cut one of these out with that. And let's see if it'll make a cute little panel behind to go behind to make it really pop. I should have angled that more. Come on, mint tape. Come up off of there. There we go. There we go. Put that back in the set. If I don't like it, then I can always just use this later and do some embossing on it or something. But I think I'm going to like it. We'll see. We shall see. Yes, I like that. Yep, I like it, I like it, I like it. So we're going to put this on here. This glue is coming out way too fast. It wasn't coming out fast enough before. Now it's coming out way too fast. Just going to put that right there. Like that. Oop. And then we're going to put that on our card. Now, if you buy Pink and Main products and you got Touch of Gloss, you could just go over that with a touch of gloss and make it nice and shiny. But we're just going to put it right there like that. And we're going to get us a card base. Which I thought I already had one cut. But let's use the paper that we cut earlier. We should be able to get us a card base out of this. We should be able to get a card base out of this, actually. I want this trimmer. I want this trimmer. Because I need to make... I know this is the 8.5 side. So I'm going to cut this down at 5.5 and see. Yep, I got plenty there. So 5.5. And then we'll score it at 4.25. And I know that red line because I put that red mark there as my 4.25. So I'm just flip it over. And then I'm going to do landscape. I'm going to make sure I've got the opening right. Let's put this one on. And then remember, we're going to have a little white border, which we could have done the dress shop pink border around it too, but I didn't. We're going to have a white border. There we go. And then we're going to put our other guy on the inside. And we could have put the I love you on the inside, but because we're doing this for Craft Roulette and I'm not a member, so I can only add one photo to my submission, I wanted the sentiment on the outside. I wanted them to see the I love you too. And I wouldn't be able to show them all of this fancy dancy stuff here. There we go. Let's put the little froggy in here too. Did I keep any rain? Only one raindrop? No, we'll do one raindrop and a splash. Like the raindrops have hit the umbrella and they're splashing up. Oh, you already put glue. You just need the raindrop. And one little raindrop all by itself. Oh, and then you can write your message in there. There we go. We did it. We made a craft roulette card, guys. Now let's pull out the parameters list and make sure that we have it. Make sure we covered all the parameters. So, project was a card for someone special. If you love them, they're special. Colors, fruit. Let's see. We've got limes, watermelon or kiwi or whatever, blueberry, plum, all different kinds of fruits. So we got the colors, good. Element, critters. Here's our critters. We got bears and a frog. And then random is used pencils, and we used watercolor pencils to color the bears in. So there we go, guys. We did it. We made our craft roulette card for this week's submission. And this will be number 27 for me that I'm submitting. So, which I want to write that down right here so I can keep track. Number 27 submission. There we go. All right. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Have a good day. Denise, have a good day. Rest of the day at work. Enjoy your time off when you get off. All right, everybody. So long. Farewell. La di da di da 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 dum dum dum.